Hello, everyone. My name is Digital Rich Gal, and welcome to my webinar. So, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what the website looks like, but most likely you won't end up on my actual website. You'll probably end up getting an invite to the school community, and I will show that to you later. Or you're going to end up maybe in the challenge, but I just wanted to show this to you just in case if you're just randomly doing your own research and you want to know what is the actual website, this is the website. So let's go ahead and get started on what this webinar is all about. And in this webinar, I'm going to talk to you about the psychology for faceless funnel strategies, okay? And so again, welcome to this training on the psychology of faceless funnel strategy, the mindset and energetic foundation behind earning your first consistent money online. Now, there are so many different ways to make money online. I find that the best way to make money online where you show up, but you don't have to be extroverted is with funnels. Okay, so this video is designed for women who want to rise financially. You want to reclaim your independence and you want to do it in a way that feels feminine, simple, and completely faceless. So, there's 5 steps that will help you transform your mindset to prepare you for earning money online through funnels. So, step number 1 is understanding money power. Before we even talk the funnel strategy, I want to talk about money psychology because strategy means nothing if your relationship with money is wounded. And I have to agree with that being an entrepreneur for the last 14 or almost 14 years. You have to work on your relationship with money. And money is really why I wanted to start with this pillar in this community. In this community, we're going to talk about money, we're going to talk about love, and we're going to talk about destiny. But I feel like it's very important that we start with money. And the reasons I want to start with money is because women need more stability, more choices, more safety, more power, and more freedom. A woman who is financially safe becomes emotionally safe, and a safe woman can create, think clearly, and make aligned choices, and that is a fact. Most of us carry money trauma, fear of not having enough money, shame of wanting more, or guilt of desiring wealth, and that's based on upbringing, conditioning, the society that we live in. So here's the truth. You become wealthy the moment you decide you are worthy of wealth. When you heal your money story, your strategy can finally work. When you shift into feminine wealth energetics, softness, receiving, overflow, trust, you stop forcing money and start attracting it. This is the mindset foundation for you to rise. Step 2, faceless funnel strategy training. This strategy is specifically why I'm able to make money online fast, simple, and faceless. A funnel is simply, take notes on this, a digital path that moves a stranger into a lead into a buyer. So for those of you that don't know what a lead means, it means that you are able to pique a stranger's interest online with your content for them to opt into whatever you're offering, okay? And now you have their email address, right? Or their phone number so you can email or text them to nurture them until they turn into a buyer. Why funnels work? Because it's automatic. You don't have to show your face. And no matter if you have to start over, it works. Okay. There's so many different types of funnels, right? But out of all of the funnels, there are 8 essential funnel options that any business needs. You become the go-to person to teach, do it yourself, support, done with you, and provide done for you services. What are those 8 essential funnels? Number one, consultation funnel. Number two, lead magnet funnel. Number three, live webinar or recorded VSL funnel. Number four, ebook funnel. Number five, tripwire funnel. Number six, application funnel. Number seven, course or mentorship funnel. Number eight, high ticket funnel. Each serves a different purpose, and your job is to choose the best aligned with your first offer. You will also duplicate this when servicing your clients. Okay, so this webinar is to teach you the high income earning skill of funnels, whether you're going to use them for yourself or whether you're going to create a business and provide this service to your own clients. So for beginners, I always want to recommend starting with a consultation funnel. And I want to plug myself real quick. A consultation funnel is how I was able to make my first 6 figures in my service business in less than a year. It took me about, I think like 9.5 months. Okay. The reason why I recommend it is one, I've done it and got the results, got the transformation right. But two, it's because it is simple, it is in demand, and business owners will pay for it immediately. What is the pain point? Most business owners need customers, clients, and or students. Why they need your expertise? They're going to need your expertise to streamline their customer buyer's experience smoothly without burnout. What is the transformation they're going to get? Increased customer acquisition, increased revenue, better automation, and AI systems with income producing strategies. So, your job is not to master everything at once. Your job is to learn about funnels, start with building one funnel, build it well, and use it to build your confidence, your email list, and also your income. Step number three, what does it take to become a faceless funnel strategist? This is where you go from learning funnels to earning from funnels. Becoming a strategist means you understand and will use the skills, the tools, the client workflow, and the strategic packaging. The skills that you're going to develop in this community, you guys, it's 12, it's a 12 in one type of skill because when it comes to funnels and why it was so difficult for me to teach funnels in the past is because there are a lot of steps when it comes to building funnels. Funnels are not hard. I totally would have to agree with Alex Hermosi on this. Funnels are not hard. However, there are a lot of steps, and if you don't understand the steps and how to set everything up and connect it, you're not going to be able to streamline the customer buyer experience smoothly. Okay. So here are really the skills that you're going to develop. Number one, funnel strategy and mapping. Number two, landing page and funnel building. Number three, copywriting for conversions. Number four, email automation setup. Number five, AI powered content creation. Number 6, branding and visual design. Number 7, client workflow and communication. Number 8, offer creation and packaging. Number 9, faceless content strategy. Number 10, tech setup and troubleshooting. 11, funnel optimization and analytics. And 12, wealth mindset and money identity. The best part, you don't need to be an expert to start. And that's what makes it so easy. You learn by building, you learn by testing, you learn by improving, and every funnel you complete, it makes you better. You'll use tools like StanStore Pro, Canva Pro, School, ManyChat, social media, organic, and ads, and additional tech platforms. These tools automate your work so you can earn without showing your face. And when you package your services, whether it's a $300 lead magnet funnel or a $2,000 high ticket funnel, you now have a skill that pays, a real bankable client ready skill. Now, everybody wants to know, how are they going to get paid from this, right? You see all of these different ads, marketings, promos, and you're wondering, how are people actually getting paid? Well, this is how you're going to get paid over here. Now that you understand funnels, we got to talk about the money, the part that changes your life the fastest. Okay? The psychology of earning is simple. You just don't understand that yet. People pay for clarity. They pay for convenience. They pay for solutions, aka transformations, right? I'm an advocate for mentorship. I actually have another mentor right now. And the reason why I'm an advocate for mentorship is because I want a more simple, a more convenient, and a faster transformation. Facts. That's why you get mentorship, okay? So when you know how to set up your systems that make businesses money, okay? Let me say that again. When you know how to set up systems that make businesses money, they will pay you well for it. Hear me very clearly, okay? This is a high earning income skill that you can charge people for as a service, or you can use this in your business to make bank. I would highly recommend you do both. All right. So, what we cover is pricing for your services and your products, right? I forgot to add that. Attracting clients through faceless content, attracting clients through faceless content. Okay, you do not have to show your face, right? And building authority, yeah, same thing, building authority without showing your face and delivering beautiful high value funnels that get results. You don't need a big following. You do not need a big following. You don't need to post selfies. You don't need to be an influencer. You need clarity, consistency, and confidence in your ability to help people. And let me give you this bonus tip. You need a really good offer, and you're going to learn how to come up with your offer, right? And you need a checkout page. Why do you need a checkout page? If your viewer, right, cannot purchase something from you online, you cannot make money online. Okay? So I want to take out all the fluff about making money online, right? When it comes down to it, you need an offer, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. Over here, what you're learning how to do, you're learning a skill so you can provide a service. The service is what you are offering to the customer. If you do not have a checkout page, how are they going to be able to pay you? If you do not have a checkout page, you cannot make money online. Okay? So everything that I would have spent time talking about in this webinar would be pointless if you do not have a checkout page. So I need you, if you learn nothing else from this webinar, anytime you see someone talking about making money online, in the back of your head, you need to remember that Digital Rich Gal told you it don't matter what they're offering. I know when I'm ready to make money online, I have to have a checkout page so these people can pay me online. All right, let's move on to step 5. Rising into abundance. Once you understand funnels, once you understand money energy, and once you start offering your services, you rise quickly. Your first $1,000 a month comes from your first client. Remember, I said that this is a high earning income skill. It only takes you one client for you to make your first $1,000 for the month. Unless you want to undercharge, that's up to you. Your first $5,000 a month comes from 2 to 3 clients, depending on the type of funnel you're building them. And your first $10,000 a month comes from tightening your systems with value strategies and raising your standards. And then the identity shifts. You stop questioning yourself. You stop shrinking. You stop doubting your power. You step into your rich woman identity, the woman who knows she can create income at any time, anywhere without relying on a job, a man, or the algorithm. That is the purpose of this entire journey. All right. So, transitioning to 6-figure training. Now that you understand the psychology behind faceless funnel strategy and how funnels plus worthiness plus feminine energy comes together, you're ready for your next step. The 10 steps to earning your first 6 figures. This is where we take everything you learned and turned it into a clear, repeatable 6-figure plan, and you start to build your first funnel, okay? Even if you're starting from zero. So again, this is where you're going to learn how to learn and build your first funnel. Or if you have already built a funnel before, but you're not good at it and you just want to improve your skill, you can also do that as well. So what I want to do is talk to you about, let's see. All right, so in the guide, right? So this is designed for the beginners, the entrepreneurs, right? So this is a simple path towards building a digital business. Okay. A high income skill that is always in demand. I've talked about that a few times within the webinar. A business you can run anonymously from anywhere, a way to earn with done for you services, digital products, or automated funnels. You'll learn what a faceless funnel business really is, more in depth, how I went from zero to consistent clients, how to choose your offer, the 8 essential funnel types, and exactly when to use each one, how to build funnels for clients or yourself, and how to scale to 6 figures using systems and not your face. By the end, you'll be able to build and launch funnels that brings in leads, sales, and book calls without relying on social media, fame, or constant posting. If at any point you decide you'd rather have your funnels built for you, you can simply book me for one-on-one mentorship. I build the done for you faceless funnels that convert. Okay? Now, let me give you a preview of what you're going to get. Okay? So, this is what you're going to get. There are 10 chapters and also some bonuses. The rise of the faceless digital income, a faceless funnel strategist actually, or like, I'm sorry, what a faceless strategist actually does. I go more in depth on that. So everything that I just talked about, right? This is what you're going to receive, and you're going to get 6 worksheets. Okay, so let me just open this up so you can see clarity worksheet, your funnel mapping worksheet. This was so fun putting it together. Um, Also too, for your business, right? This is your client onboarding questionnaire that you would give to your customer so they can fill out so you can build out the funnel for them. And then these are checklists to keep you on point, okay? Very, very, very important because, like I was stating before, there are a lot of steps when it comes to sales funnels, right? It's not hard, but because there's so many steps, these checklists keep you on point. So you have the high converting landing page checklist when you're building out the landing page portion, the email automation checklist, and your funnel launch checklist. All right. So I'm going to head over to the school community and let's see. Gonna head over to the classroom called Rise Rich. And in Rise Rich, you guys, you're going to see a tab that says 10 steps to earning your first figure, your first 6 figures, right? So I just showed you the product description. I gave you a preview of what that looks like. You're going to click right here, and I do have a special for you guys for making it all the way to the very end of this webinar. And so when you get to this point and you click this link, you are going to get 57% off on this guide so you can go ahead and get started with building out your first funnel. Now, I do want to go back to the school community, and this is where the support is also going to be. So, as you're building out your first funnel on your own, if you need support, you're going to come back to the school's community. You can ask your questions. And then also too, I do a Q&A every day at 8 a.m. Right now, if I need to change the time, depending on what works best for the community, I will do that. And it's just like a welcome in, um, just a quick overview of where you can find things. And then, of course, like I said, if you have any questions, you can ask your questions. Um, Once you get into the community, you can always click on Classroom to access what you need to access. The first classroom is the onboarding, and then everything that I discussed in the webinar today is in the Rise Rich. Now, and the Rise Rich, right? And this is for all of my people that want to do it themselves, okay? Now, there is a 5-day challenge that I right now am finishing up. And so by the time you decide to sign up for the challenge, you will have access to it here, right? Whether it's a waiting list or you can go ahead and start day one of the challenge, right? So that is really the focus on the money pillar of this community. And once we have gotten through that pillar, we will move on to love and the destiny pillars. So right now, I don't have them public because I don't want to overwhelm my members, okay? And if you go to calendar, this is where you can see all of the upcoming events. And like I said, every day at 8 a.m. for right now, I do go live. And also too, you may have landed here first when you clicked on the link and, got some information about what this group is about. It is free. This is not a new community. I just moved my community over to school, and I have so many members that I'm going to have to manually move over. So I'm working on that, and I really appreciate everyone that has been patient with me. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And that is that, you guys. My name again is Digital Rich Gal, for sticking through this webinar and getting a better understanding of what sales funnels are. You do get that 57% off. And also to follow me on social, you guys. I am on 8 platforms right now, and those 8 platforms are, give me 1 second, let me pull it up. I'm on Twitter/X, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, YouTube, Substack, TikTok, and Pinterest, all under the name Digital Rich Gal. Okay? All right.